All right, folks, here we are, match of the week. We're at Westchester Henderson High School for Westchester Henderson and Downingtown East. Joined always by Glenn and Mike behind the scenes. Glenn, what do you think for tonight?
Well, this is going to be a good one. We're down here in the Ches-Mont. I love it. I think we've covered the big three here now. And this Westchester Henderson team, I need to see this team. Let's get into the Schuylkill Valley sports, keys to the match. And right now, Westchester Henderson just needs to keep wrestling with a purpose. Nope, we're going to take a. Are we going to take a break right away, or? Nope, we're going to keep going. Sorry about that. Their studs need to score bonus points. We've talked about bonus points all season long. All these dual meets that we see, key matches, bonus points need to be scored. You look at Downingtown East; they're coming off a really rough weekend at the Big Red Duels here at Solderton. I mean, losing to CB East really kind of changed things for me in my top 10. So they need to kind of get back to, I guess 2013, and wrestle like at that top level. They need to take it up to another level. And they got a team right here in Westchester Henderson where they can actually match up okay, but they're going to need somebody, more than one wrestler, maybe two, maybe three guys to get big wins tonight and possibly with bonus points to knock off Henderson.
So I definitely agree, Glenn, and it's going to be a lot of back and forth tonight, I think. And, you have Downingtown East is going to have to kind of triage the bleeding and the big matches and the bonus points. Because Henderson's loaded. They score a lot of bonus points at a high rate. And, both teams have some big guns in the latest rankings, and with the rankings coming tomorrow, a couple will be moving up and in those rankings as well. So
yeah, and talk about a trio of lightweights we're going to see tonight in Keno Manuel. We're going to see the two studs from Westchester Henderson as well, and Sam McMonagle in that group, and Killen Delaney. But one of the big things, in a couple intangibles in this match that we have in the keys of the match, the winner in this match tonight has the inside track on the league title, and the Ches-Mont league title in this division is pretty important, along with Downingtown West. I mean, this is a league that is loaded with talent, similar to the PAC, similar to the SOL National, and the bottom line is, this may really determine some people's district dual seeding. And, Mike and I are going to be at the meeting on Sunday. We're really excited to see how this is going to play out. This is the first year in a long time, I would say a decade, where the top four really is undecided right now.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what shakes out of that meeting on Sunday as far as who our top four are going to be. You could kind of throw a bunch of names in a hat, a bunch of schools in a hat, and draw them out, and it can make a definite argument for them. We're going to pause now for the national anthem, and we'll be back in a second.
Got our captains out there. Yep. I see a mullet.
There's several on that Henderson team.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're listening to our broadcast.
Yeah, as we talked about, it is a lifestyle, and they're really committed to it over there at Westchester Henderson.
Obviously, Coach Begley has the same haircut I do, so he's wishing he had hair like that, and he possibly would have a nice mullet.
Yeah. So we are starting off old school. We're starting off 106 pounds tonight, Glenn.
I love it.
So we'll see.
I love it.
You know, we'll do our best with getting the names on the screen as soon as possible, and we'll be announcing them and who they are and whatnot. Looks like Ryan Lora from Downingtown East is checking the table for the Cougars.
Both benches packed here too.
Yeah.
I mean,
So much
bench.
JV wrestle today.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if I say wrestling's on the way down,
I don't see it here.
So we have Ryan Lora from Henderson. I'm not sure, couldn't hear the name, and they did not announce yet from Westchester Henderson. Sorry, Lora from Downingtown East.
We will get that information. Mike's working on it right now.
Yep.
Looks like he's got it coming up here. Carmen Cortez for Henderson.
And Ryan Lora comes in with a record of 18-6. He's third at Ches-Mont and third at the Buckskin Classic. Downingtown East as a team comes in with a record of 9-6. They're 1-0 in the league. They're second at the Ches-Mont, fourth at the Buckskin Classic at Conestoga Valley, third at the Rage and the Cage duels, and fourth at the Big Red duels. And Glenn, you touched on that. You know, losing, I believe the Central Dauphin and Central Bucks East, the surprise match. And Cortez in on a shot. Lora funk rolls him through.
Good scramble.
One's got to build some height. Lora's got to build some height coming out the back.
Does. Gets it.
Too. Henderson, on the other hand, comes in a record of 10-1 in the league. Their lone loss to Council Rock South, the wrestled at Princeton University earlier in the season. They're first at the Franklets duels, 16th at King of the Mountain tournament, first at the Ches-Mont, first at the Battle of the Beach tournament, and first at the Octorara duels. And Carmen Cortez comes in with a record of 5-1, and he was third at the Ches-Mont earlier this season. So 45 seconds go here in the first period, Glenn, and Lora with the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and a decent match here at 106 pounds. We've seen some mismatches at 106 this season, but this seems to be a fairly evenly matched bout here at 106 to start us off, and I couldn't ask for a better start at 106. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, brings back memories.
Yeah, I had a lot of pressure going out there at 98 when I was wrestling.
Lora on top, right a little parallel. No time to turn yet. He's trying to work that 2-on-1. He's got that pulled real far in the far hip. See if he's going to dump in and hit that hazard tilt. He's trying to run his feet, but Cortez up to challenging and countering it.
All right, let's see if Cortez can rebound here from that. Oh, wow. Nice knee pick there. Couldn't finish it. Buzzer beat him.
So we talk about points in the period. There you go. Cortez scoring an escape with less than 10 seconds going to period.
Yeah, Leroux not getting it. You know, I mean that's huge.
Yep.
Yeah, and another key to the match could have been here with Schuylkill Valley Sports, our partner in wrestling here, and
official provider of PAWrestling.com.
Oh yeah, they provide everyone in District 1 with the gear.
Lora with a great re-attack here. He's going to cut that hip off and put Cortez on his butt, and scores the takedown, goes up 4-1.
Yeah, and he wants a little bit more right now. But as I was saying, one of those intangibles, it's going to be these closer matches. I mean, these toss-up matches. I mean, we could add that just about to every keys of the match. But tonight, we're going to see some of these. And
he slaps that near side cradle on. He's got Cortez in trouble.
And a lot of time here. 1:20 to go.
He's at the leg split. He's got Cortez in a lot of trouble.
Nothing to post out.
Yeah, he's got to rock him back. Now he's got to come over top.
Oh, he's fighting up. Here comes.
And he's going to get
unbelievable. I was waiting for a slap of the mat. Oh, Joe's keeping score here. We got big issues. So Cortez, impressive with that reversal. I mean, he just came off his back for 2.
Yep, and much to the liking of the home crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Plotting that.
And Coach Begley as well.
Apologize for slow scoring. I got caught up in the match. Trying to multitask tonight, get a little bit of practice with it. Mike simplified it so that even I can do it. So I'm
with
happy
a touch screen.
Cortez gets a stalling warning because he is just riding parallel.
And hanging on right now, locking hands.
We got a free move opportunity with 20 seconds to go in the period.
Stops it right there.
8-3, a lot of moving by Lora. with 20 seconds to go, see if he's able to score here at the end of the period and return that favor that Cortez did in the first period.
Yeah, I mean, 20 seconds off the bottom, he should be able to get out. Right up to his feet, right back down there. Nice return there by Cortez.
Missed a little locking hands there again.
Yeah, just a quick touch there.
Cortez hanging tough. He's got that cradle locked up, but Laurent's trying to pop out.
That's an awkward cradle here.
Yeah, he's a little bit high on it now.
He bailed. That's smart. Why risk it at the end of the period?
We go into the third period. Cortez chooses top again, or not top again. He chooses to go down. Rob Begley chose top for him. Laura writes that 2-on-1. See if he gets this time. He's going to pull him over. Great job. He's getting swipes. He's going to get a.
Got 2 coming. There's 5, so that's 3. So a 3 count.
Runs the score to 11. Well, it was 11-3, but now it's 11-5.
Cortez came right back around for his own reversal. Why to watch the locking hands again?
It was close.
Yeah.
Laurent baiting him into it. Great job. Makes it 12-5 here. 7-point lead with 1:27 left. Bonus points are real important. Laurent looks a little tired, Glenn.
Yeah, he's sucking wind. But he's got a nice lead.
Yeah, but needs to work for that major decision. Nice mat return there by Cortez.
Yeah, Cortez now has a little bit of energy, like you said. Now I'm seeing it now.
Yeah, a little shot in the arm.
At the whistle. See if he can get some offense of his own here with a minute to go here in the third period.
Laura's built up his base as we're under a minute.
And Cortez is just kind of hanging on, and right now he's got a boot in. See if you can get some hip pressure here, Joe.
See if we get a stalemate here. Nothing's really happening.
Yeah, I agree. They're out of bounds.
Cortez rides from his last 35, Glenn. That's a win for Henderson. That's as good as a win if they're not going to give up bonus points.
Oh, it's like picking up 2.
Yep.
You know?
Switch attempt by Laura. He's back to his feet.
Another switch attempt. Got the leg, but really nothing there. 25 to go.
Cortez to see if he's going to.
Got to hang on here. Can't give up that one.
And there's one escape.
There it is.
There it is. It was right. Major decision criteria, 16 seconds to go.
Cortez got to go.
Laurent doing a good job of his counter offense. See if he's able to score here as we have 6 seconds and a running clock.
Trying to step around with that back leg. Nothing there. That'll do it.
First blood by the Cougs. He's rolling 113 pounds. We have Keanu Manuel from Downingtown East and Max Jackman from
and momentum may
Henderson.
be another thing that we can look at as one of these intangibles in this match. If Manuel can post a fall here and give East a 10-point lead, I mean, momentum clearly on their side.
Yep. They need to pocket it, though, because it's there's some hammers coming up for Henderson. Manuel is a junior. He comes in with a career record of 88-12. He was 21-1 on the season. He was first at Ches-Mont, first at the Buckskin Classic earlier this year. His opponent from Westchester Henderson is Max Jackman. Jackman comes in with a record of 13-7, career record 13-7. He's just a sophomore. He was second at the Ches-Mont and second at the Battle of the Beach. Caution on Manuel on top, just lined up, incorrectly.
Manuel looking for a bar there. He's going to bring it our way for the tilt. Reinforced. Doesn't really have it there. He's going to reload, come the other way, rolls through. That's tight.
Yep.
Real tight.
Jackman didn't get up on his bridge. He would have been, pinned
Flat,
there.
yeah, he was flat.
He's doing a good job of fighting off. And again, this is one of those matches where they're just trying to keep points off the board.
Manuel looking to get something tight here, though, for a turn. And Jackman's not going to be able to ball up the whole match, Joe. He's trying to dig that bar. He's going to roll through again. He does.
He's getting the swipes. And with 25 seconds the running clock, he gets 2 more. Sorry. Makes it 7-0. And we have 5 seconds to go in the period. We might try to go to that roll through half. We'll see if he comes back
tight.
to it.
Can't get it. Runs out of time, but you know what? We're going to see that again. That's a big go-to move for some of these little guys we've seen, Joe, all season long, and I love it too. I mean, when that first came in, you can show the move, but it's a real move that you need to have a good feel for. You got to know when to kind of go with it and attack to get the fall. So I think Manuel's going to kind of work again here on top and look for that. He's back to the tilt. He likes the tilt. They like the tilt here in Ches-Mont. I'm just going to tell you that right now, especially the Henderson guys. Jermaine Jones is pretty good at it.
Yeah, it worked out for him. So he's holding a full set here.
Yep, 3.
So he's up 10-0 at this point. He's got to start thinking fall. Tech fall, like they left points on the board in the last match. You got to start thinking, here he is again.
Here's that half. There it is.
He did it.
And he got the hips right over top of the head. And now this thing is tight.
And there's a lot of time. A minute 23 left in the period.
Now he's got him stacked. Not much up there.
And there you go.
So that's what the Cougars needed. And they got it.
So we'll have to wait on these two guys. Nate Heckenberger helping us out here on the side too.
No announcer.
We have Alex Hillstead from Downingtown East and Billy Wilson from Westchester Henderson.
Wilson in right there with a takedown. Nice work there out of the gate.
Alex Hillstead is a junior. He's 2-16 on the year for the Cougars. And Billy Wilson is a sophomore. He's run that bar tight.
Run it up front and drop that elbow here. It's going to be big trouble.
He's 15-5 on the year as a sophomore.
Oh, he just got the double bar.
Yep, he caught that arm on the way
Plenty
through.
of time here, too. 1:23 on the clock.
Third of the Ches-Mont and second at the battle at the bridge.
She can kick that back leg out here.
He's trying to sit through even further, put more pressure on Hillstead. That is not, he looks, that's a face of pain right there.
But he's fighting it off. Now he's going around for that reverse half.
Chin in the chest.
There's big trouble here.
Minute left here in the period.
Plenty of time.
Make no mistake, Hillstead's not out of the water yet, or out of the trouble yet.
No. It just keeps getting tighter there around the head. Now it's real tight. Now he's just got to get the hips down. Trying to work his way towards the line, which isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, but Wilson's turning him back in. He's aware of where they're at. He's trying to get them to go back in. And Hillstead's off his back.
Good work there. Yeah, and, kind of Wilson starting off a nice little run here for the Warriors from Westchester Henderson with Delaney on deck, I presume.
Wilson had a golden opportunity there. I hope he has another opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I think he will. I think he's really, really good on top right now. His length is just superior. Using his leverage really, really well now.
And Hillstead is balling
clamping
up.
up.
Yep, he's got that pump handle back hook. Hillstead's really got to, or I'm sorry, Wilson should get that elbow in the middle of the back as he hooks out, using that length to his advantage. 5 seconds to go, and Hillstead weathers the storm in his first period, down 5-0.
And survived. Big trouble.
Survival might be the name of the game right here in this match.
Yeah, I mean, it could be survival all night long for both sides. Alternating matches here.
See if Hillstead's able to use his length to his advantage here, but Wilson sits out, turns in, gets to his feet. Hillstead trying to mat return, and there is the 1 point escape.
Good shot right in, looking for a dump. See if he covers that arm. He does. Now he's going for the butcher. He has it. He's coming out front here. Corkscrews it way too far over.
Yep,
Cranks it loose back to a bar. Can't get it. And again, you just got to settle on one move here on top, Joe, and
got a lot of time.
Yeah, and we were just talking about Dan Gable off camera and attrition. You just keep attacking the same body part, with the same move.
So he's got that,
and eventually you'll go here. And here he drops the
bar,
elbow.
And again, he's got that second one caught.
Yeah, and he dropped that elbow nice on this one. This could be big trouble here.
A lot of pain again.
Yeah,
but Wilson can't get that hip down. He's got
He's got to
sit back
come towards us a little bit now.
Yep.
Kind of scoot back. You almost want to readjust here. He's got his points. Maybe go to the head. Here he comes again to the head. Goes a reverse half. Good move.
48 seconds to go here in the period, and Hillstead's going to get off his back again.
Yeah, I mean, he is Gumby-like down there. That's two surviving.
So runs scored 11-0. And he's going to go a little.
Oh, here we go. Back to the double trouble. Butcher is tight.
Got one swipe.
Oh, this is tight. Can't get it.
Too far past, though.
You can't get it chest on chest there.
Might go low leg cradle here. He's got Hillstead trouble, low leg cradle.
Yeah.
Or no, he's got near side cradle. I'm sorry.
See if he scoots that leg. Now he's just going to suck it under. Does the right thing here. He's got to bulldoze that over, I think.
Yeah.
There it is.
Can't get him. A great job.
He is.
He's so long. He's able to post that free leg. You better watch the cement job here as we have 8 seconds going to period. And he lets him up.
And
makes it 11-1.
May be smart letting him up there. Because he's going to need something real tight. Both guys, similar body types here, Joe.
Hillstead's choice here in the third.
He takes top.
Nothing to lose. Quarter turn by Wilson. See what Hillstead's got to use that length at a half and will attempt at a spiral.
Here he comes around, a little switch, going right to the cradle. No, mixer. There's that mixer you were talking about.
He caught the arm. He got the reversal.
Good call. You were a period ahead of that. Now, this could be it here. I mean, he's got a full period here to finish. He's got to adjust.
Yep. Maybe go like chin whip out to that side.
Yeah, now he's going to come back. Maybe headlock it.
Yeah.
Double boots would be fine.
Regardless if Hillstead survives, minute 20 left or he gets off his back, it's a tech fall.
Yeah. Can't let him up.
I'll tell you what, hats off to Hillstead, man. He's been on his back for the majority of this match, and he's just putting it out there for his team.
You got to get way out front here and get perpendicular. It's going the wrong way.
Yeah.
There it is. So there it is. Saves a point for Downingtown East. So only a 5-point win for Henderson. 16-1 makes the score 10-5 in favor of the Cougars. Oh, we almost had a guy come over to the bench over here.
The table, we were
check
predicting.
into the table, yeah. My over-under was 5, I'll be honest. So that's a half, right? Is that a half?
So we got Killian Delaney out here for the Westchester Henderson and Brandon Pacinelli. A little arm spin there for two. Delaney right up in the attack. One of the guys in District 1 that is going to be carrying the torch this year when we get to Hershey. Look at that overhead lock. He got one swipe.
Yeah, I think Delaney knows his job out here.
Yeah, Pacinelli is a freshman. He's 1-4 in the season. Delaney is a senior. He comes in with a record of 20-3, career 140-28.
Potentially dangerous call.
He was third at King of the
No
Mountain,
back points.
first at Ches-Mont, and first at the Battle at the Beach. He's in that contingency. He's going to be a loaded 120-pound weight class at Escape the Rock this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be
He's
a
making
true
the drop
test.
for this weekend, as is McMonigal. McMonigal is in an even deeper weight class at 126. So it's going to be fun to see. 2-0 to score early here. He's going hazard tilt as well. He's going to get some swipes. He's got 3, and Pacinelli was able to get off. Tall task here for Pacinelli to try not to give up serious bonus points.
I'll say. And you mentioned Escape the Rock. I mean, we're not just talking about the lightweights. We're talking about just about every weight class in this tournament is going to be loaded.
Yeah, if you have the opportunity to get out there and see some of the best wrestling, best opportunity you have to see wrestling that good, that close to home.
Some of the best wrestling in the country right in our backyard.
Yep. 2 more for Delaney in that tilt.
Trying to push that head down and suck in that wrist. He's going for that. See if you can pull that out here. Looking for a little Penn State ride. Nothing really there. He comes across.
So physical. He got a back arm trap. Now Pacinelli got it out.
Right to the claw.
Yep. He's got another set of 2 holding.
So Delaney workmanlike here in the first period.
Yeah, it's still 17 seconds to go. He's holding a set of 2. We see if he can turn him back over and extend that. So, no, Pacinelli does a good job fighting off.
Yeah, and Delaney, I think he's smart enough to know he needs his best pinning combination here. Because Downingtown East really has come out here the first 3 matches and done their jobs. I mean, they got 2 wins in a row and they saved some bonus there at 120. And as a coach, you gotta respect the kids. I mean, they went out and did their jobs, and so far, Pacinelli doing the same thing here against Delaney.
Delaney to his feet, standing, looking to switch. He turned back. Oh, what a chin whip! Oh, that's he stung him there.
He did. Big trouble here.
Yep. You talk about great pinning combinations.
There it is.
The ball.
So that'll put Henderson ahead by 1, 11-10 after the 126-pound match.
So bonus points in every match so far, as we thought there'd be a lot of back and forth in that regard. Let's see, we got McMonigal coming out. And Sean Mullen for Downingtown East.
This might be a quick one here.
Sean Mullen's a senior. He's 4-10 on the season. McMonigal in on a double leg, circles him down, scores 2 right away. McMonigal on the year comes in with a record of 22-0, one of our undefeated wrestlers here in District 1. He was first at King of the Mountain, first at the Ches-Mont, and first at Battle at the Beach. He was 41-6 last year, state qualifier, and is 97-18 for his career. He's got that bar out front right now, and he is running. He's got it out on his hip. We'll see if he's able to get the turn.
As soon as he drops that elbow, it's lights
so physical
out.
on top. He's got that back wrist caught too as well, so he's getting swipes. He's going to now put the beef on him to flatten him out. Mullen's got a pretty good bridge here. He's fighting off his back.
See if he sits through here. No, he's going to stay on that bar.
Yep, now he's going to come around and scoop the head, and now he's going to go perpendicular to him.
Mullen fought it off.
Little cheap tilt there.
Yeah, it's so hard for them not to tilt, Henderson.
Yep. Another set of 2.
They
Quick
are just
7-0 lead here
tilt.
with 55 seconds to go.
Built to tilt. That should be their slogan. I want to talk to Greg about that.
Yeah.
Get some ASIC shirts. Built to tilt. I might have to sell that to Rob Begley.
A stoppage of.
Oh, I got some blood, maybe. Oh, he wants the tape fixed.
No, someone's got blood.
Yeah, we got blood on the elbow here of Mullen, but I see. I'm one of these guys. No, we're going to keep going. Yeah. I would want that tape fixed.
Stickler for the rules. Caution on McMonigal.
Just like my head coach at Happer Horsham, Trent Mongillo. Stickler for the rules.
Right back to the cross wrist, 34 seconds and running.
Still in the first period.
He's reinforcing that bar. Now he goes bar and wrist. Henderson running a lot of bars here, and he's doing a great job coming over top. He's going to get some swipes. He's got him in trouble.
Nothing up there.
Wow, Mullen.
Nothing up.
Great bridge right there.
Yeah, real good bridge.
Holy smokes, can he bridge?
12.
Wow, now McMonagle caught the other arm. Now he's going to sit through. Now he's got him in trouble. Oh, maybe not. Mullen's like Gumby with short time left here. Mullen doing a great job of fighting him off.
He's going to get
not
through.
After he gives up a full set of 3. 10-0 first period for Sam McMonagle and just total control. His choice, Rob Begley going for blood, choosing top.
Yeah, why not?
Mullen trying to thwart his attempt to chop and get that cross wrist, but
Mullen really clamping up on the bottom now. And McMonagle's still digging a bar.
Yep, relentless. You said attrition. Just keep doing what works. So he's going with that bar on her wrist. We'll see if as he turns it, they're doing a nice job of catching that arm now, going from that wrist to hooking the elbow.
Yeah, now
and
he dropped that out. That's it there. Big trouble
Fisher
here.
was a little late to the party where it was he probably may have missed the fall at first when he first got him over. Jeez Louise, that's some bridge. Definitely impressed with the fight and Sean Mullen.
And really covering. There it is. So 17-10 now. Henderson grabbing the momentum. I think that's kind of important too here.
This is Justin.
See if they can ride this momentum.
Tran, I believe, from Westchester Henderson. And Tran is a senior. He's 14-9. He was third at Ches-Mont, fifth at the Battle of the Beach. And we have Alex Viscomi from Downingtown East. Viscomi is a freshman. This is his first varsity action. Tran working that 2-on-1, see if he tries to go inside trip.
This is where Henderson get on a little run, Joe.
Yep.
Like I said, taking that momentum and maybe running with it a little bit.
Comey fights off that great attempt there by Tran. Tran got in, he went inside trip and chain wrestled off into a high crotch and couldn't finish it after cutting a double. Comey's a good-looking freshman, big. On the reshot attempt, Tran gets up, has it high.
Gotta be careful on that.
Sorry, I had it wrong. Viscomi is, I was looking at, he's a senior.
No points awarded yet here.
I said Alex. I was saying Nick Viscomi, not Alex. Sorry. Alex is a senior. He's 3-12 on the year. Nothing given up yet. Viscomi trying to funk roll through. He needs to roll through and get height as he does it. Tran sitting back into him, but still nothing. Viscomi's trying to scoot out the back. Nothing yet. Tran's going to have an advantage here. He's got that near side cradle locked up, and this is in trouble. He's got him in trouble. If he can score here, he's going to try and come behind the leg. Viscomi doing a good job of keeping him from doing that.
Got 30 seconds here to get some backs. Nothing yet.
Tran's got both behind now. He's got him in trouble.
Yeah, he scooped that leg. And that bull rat cradle. That's big trouble there. There's nothing there. I don't know what. Yeah. So Tran extends that lead to 23-10, and Henderson is rolling.
We have Palmer Delaney checking in.
Another Delaney?
Yep. Younger brother. Not little.
Wow.
Not little, because he's bigger.
Yep.
And we have Connor Huntoon for Downingtown East. Huntoon's a sophomore. He's 3-14 on the season. Palmer Delaney is 17-6. Second at the Ches-Mont, fourth at the Battle of the Beach. Huntoon on the shot. Doesn't fully commit to it. Delaney's going to make him pay for it here. He's going near side cradle, it looks like. Well, he scoots behind and he bulldogs that back leg.
Yeah, Smart just taking the 2 there. Both guys long out there. See if Delaney looks for a bar. He's coming cross face.
Yeah,
Wants
he's got
that
a lot of
cradle.
length. He likes to, come out front and hit that cradle.
Got
Got
blood
blood
out
time.
there. Don't know who it's on. We got another elbow, another bloody elbow here from a Downingtown East wrestler. So let's talk a little bit about this Henderson squad and the district dual seeding. They're a team that has only lost to Council Rock South, and they went, to a big venue and out of state to wrestle that match. And Rob Begley, schedule, not as heavy loaded as some others, but obviously King of the Mountain, facing Council Rock South in a big dual meet over there in Princeton, or no, Ryder. Is it Ryder?
It was at Princeton University.
Princeton, sorry.
It was Princeton
At,
Rider match,
at
though.
Princeton and Ryder. And this Downingtown East squad, I saw them as an up-and-coming team until the Big Red Duels at Solderton, where they lost to Central Bucks East, which was a surprise to many across the region here. So, Westchester Henderson they need to win big tonight, in my mind, if they can crack the top 5.
Well, this match doesn't have the same luster it did with that loss to CBE, and as you said there. So like could have been Palmer comes over the top, Delaney comes over the top for that cradle.
Doesn't get it though.
Now Huntoon up to now he's going double trouble, corkscrew, butcher, whatever you want to call it. He's all out to the front too far running that. They're going to be out more to the side and use that chest so they pry him over.
And kind of bulldoze him over.
Yeah, exactly.
Too.
Now
go to the corkscrew here. Now he lets it go. Good wrist control there by Huntoon.
Yep.
Huntoon.
Delaney on the way over stops a boot in to anchor himself.
Now he's going to work some legs here. See what he does here with the leg in.
20 seconds and running clock. 2-0 still the score here. A lot of action from Palmer and Delaney on top, but nothing to show for it.
No, 2-0. I mean, Huntoon doing a decent job here to keep the scoring at a minimum. Now he goes to the bar. So I think that bar is there. And
Rob Bigley having his guys take top
again.
all day. No deferred, nothing. Just want to get after it.
Yeah, and they are notorious on top with the tilts, but tonight we're seeing the bars and some cradles. Nice array of top.
There he slips that bar in.
Yeah, definitely the bar is the move here. See if we can get out front, drop the elbow.
And he blocks that shoulder. Now he's going to scoop that elbow on the way through.
There's the L. There it is. That's a New Orleans funeral right there, Joe.
Yeah.
So Palmer Delaney, 3 falls in a row. Check that. 1, 2, 3, 4 falls in a row. Makes it 30.
Now we have Bo Horvath coming out for
29-10. I mean, opening up at a big lead here. Horvath, we've been waiting to see this freshman from Downingtown East, and we're going to get it right now. Some folks around the region have not probably seen Bo Horvath, but one of our fab freshmen this season for Downingtown East, the son of Joe Horvath, the head coach at East.
So for the home team, Henderson, we got
nice double.
Jake Laws, he's a junior.
Laws
he's
gets low and counters. Now another shot by Horvath.
Yep.
Great finish
right
on that double.
And right to a bar himself. Horvath comes in as a freshman with a record of 16-7. First at the Ches-Mont,
he's
third
running
at
that bar.
Yep. And he catches the head on the way, half on the way through. Now he's got the head scooped, and
well done.
He's got Laws in trouble.
Well done. Not much there. It's just a matter of time now.
Yeah, he's all business. He knows his team needs the points.
There it is. So it's a pin fest out here. 29-16. Henderson with the lead, and wow.
Let's say we're going, I don't know who's coming out for either team right now.
We're at 160 here. Mike's getting the info.
It's not Co Bowman or Bauman.
No, Bauman did not come
He's
out.
next. He's back there warming up. So we have the.
This is one of those toss-up bouts. One of few with all the bonus points being scored. So this is a big swing bout here. And if Henderson can grab the momentum here, they're going to need it into these upper weights because Downingtown East gets pretty tough in the upper weight classes. Good high crotch shot there.
Yep, we got John
by
Palladino.
English.
He's a senior from Downingtown East. He's got a record of 2-8. And we have Robert English. He's a junior. He's 17-6.
And English is going to look for a bar as well, I believe.
Shocker. Second in the Ches-Mont. Third at the Battle of the Beach.
Nothing there except the
Go
reinforced, though. So English looking good here to start the first with a takedown. And looked like he was starting to ride on top of the bar. So, obviously a lot of work on bars in the room at Westchester Henderson. I might have to get down here to practice with Coach Begley and see what's going on.
Yeah, get a little insight as to how they're running them.
Just kind of really posting that shoulder and then digging. I like it. A little silence in the gym, first time all night. Good crowd over there on the Henderson side. I really don't know what's behind me here.
He's rolling that bar behind. It's the last one here. He's going to come. That was going to come out front, scoop.
Now he's got it pinned on the back.
Yeah.
This is good. Plenty of time to work this here. He's got 37.
He lifts and punches the bar in 34 seconds with a running clock. And he's going to get out front on Palladino.
Big step here. Gets it done.
Bar in half.
Punch to half. Oh, that's tight. Oh, I don't know.
Potentially dangerous.
Yeah, that it's such a, subjective call, if you will. You got to protect that bottom wrestler. See if he goes back to that bar and half here, Joe. I mean, because the half came easy.
.25 seconds to go here, and right back to that cross wrist. Now he's going to roll out again. Palladino trying to get to his feet.
The English has to be a little more patient on top. He's kind of trying to force it and go quick. Obviously, not a lot of time on the clock, but
we've got it back on the back again.
Yeah, I love this Penn State.
I put it in the back pocket. He's going to come around front
trying to chew it up.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that he goes top. If they get Tush, and Henderson gets Tush here, I'm going to bet as much as I did on Clemson last night that Coach Begley puts him on top.
And exactly what we're talking about, Coach Begley was talking, as he rolls out, puts in that back pocket, coming around and running almost that cement mixer with that arm trapped.
See if English comes off the bottom quickly. Can't wait down there. He's right up. Nice reversal to his feet, spins behind.
Makes it 4-0. Here we go, rolling it out again.
Let's see if he can get some backs now. He's got full period.
Punched in.
Yeah, just dig the bar. Be patient with it.
See if he back hooks that elbow. Yep.
Man, they are just riding the bar tough.
They're really slick at back hooking that elbow out on the wrist. Yep. Yeah, I like that adjective.
Yeah.
Glenn. Look
This is tight here.
Yeah. He's got a full set.
See if he sits through.
Yep.
He's fully through. Here he comes now. Now you got to. There it is. You got to scoot through that.
Yep.
So Henderson back on the board, 35-16, and usually it's the first team that gets the 30 that wins a dual meet. But we got a lot of action out here to go.
We got Bauman coming up for
Henderson.
Yes, sir. Bauman, Spencer Ugla.
Yeah, Ugla out. Ugla, one of the better wrestlers here.
Yep.
In District 1 at 170 pounds. So
Ugla
good matchup here.
Senior. He's 15-3 on the year. He was first at Ches-Mont, fifth at the Buckskin. Bauman is a junior. He's 13-8. He was second at Ches-Mont, first at the Battle of the Beach.
And a decent matchup here.
Great. Bait him in that attack to see if Bauman can finish. He's got it high.
Deep.
Ugla trying to
scrambling.
Yep, roll through. Bauman for a second had the cradle locked up. Bauman going up a weight class, and Ugla coming down a weight class ultimately.
That's
Bauman,
two for Bauman.
Great job.
So Bauman
I didn't think he'd have the horsepower to move with
Ugly
him.
right to his feet, though, and he's out. So 2-1. Good action here to start this one.
Spencer Ugly going to that 2-on-1 and goes across and digs that underhook in. Bauman trying to get out of it. Swipe at a pick. Nothing there.
They go out of bounds.
53 seconds with a running clock. Ooh, nice spin through trying to shoot, but Ugly up to the challenge, and he gives up 2. Makes it 3-2 here. Ugly's needs to get a mat return. Trying to trip him.
Got 2.
There you go. Using
Nice.
that horsepower to get him down, but stays on top. 31 seconds left here in the period. Ugly with a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, we'll see what Ugler's conditioning like, cutting that weight and coming down here for the first time. I mean, it could be a factor.
.2 seconds, guy. Then he cuts him. Ties it at 3 with 18 to go. That's, again, under 20 to go in the period, scoring points, unless Ugly's going to get on his attacks here and try and score one more.
Yeah, Bauman's doing his job right now. He's hanging tight in this match, looking for openings of his own, and he's found them so far with the takedown to start the match.
Nice
Back
shot
in on a single leg. That's the second good shot there, Joe.
That sweep single's going to be there.
Yeah, and Coach Beckley just told him it's there. I don't think I've been in this Henderson gym in a long time. I'll be honest. I can't even remember the last time I was here.
We were here for the Avon Grove match maybe last year.
No, I wasn't here on that one.
And quick escape by Bowman, and he's right in on the shot. Ugly fights it off, though. Nice
shot of his own.
Yep.
Best offense right there, counter offense. Co fighting it off.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, Bauman. Bauman. Good job there by Bauman. Excellent work there on the edge. No letdown there, and that's kind of key.
Ugly real heavy in those ties. Heavy hands, looking for those hooks, trying to take them. That's where his offense comes out. He's not at the 2-on-1.
Yeah, Bauman's got to clear out, get back to that low single shot. Outside single's been working for him. There it is. And he's got it low. He's locked up. See if he can get some height here and finish.
Yeah, he's got to get his hands high. Swiped at the leg, missed it.
He's going to get it here. No, nothing. Ugly doing a great job fighting it off right here in front of us. Ran out of space right here in front of us. So good job by Bowman there on that single. See if he goes back to it. He's got to open up. He can't tie up with Ugly. He's got to stay open. Yeah, keep himself moving. Try and set up with lowering the level, clearing hands. But Ugly winning the hand fighting right now.
Nice job.
Real
transition
nice
off that Russian.
He's in deep here.
Bowman better watch him not jump over.
Trouble. Big trouble here.
He's got that arm trap. 30 seconds.
Oh, kind of twisted around. Nothing there, but a good execution of the takedown right there. Yeah, he was looking for more, but he had the 2 the whole time.
17 to go here in the period. 5-4 lead.
Yeah, great match.
Oh, he's going to go Merkel.
Yeah, looking for that. He got it. No points.
He got it for a mat return. Chewing a little bit too much torque in it. Took the momentum, took Bowman right back to his belly. Ugly chooses Bomb to go into the third period here.
Excuse me, I expect Ugly to come right up here. Bauman does a good job stopping. I don't even think he attempted to come right up.
No.
I don't like to see that.
Now he comes up to his feet. He's working hands here. Bowman's got to do something to mat return. That's a quick stall call compared to what we saw before. And there's the escape point. Makes it 6-4 with 1:30 left in the match. Ogden's got to start to, open it up, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And hand fighting from the neutral position is gone to Ugla's favor here.
Yeah.
Tries to spin behind, nothing there for Ugla. And yeah, Bowman's got to open up again. What do we got? That piece of tape. I knew. See, no one listens to me, but there it is. We're going to stop the match because of the tape. You need some mat rats out there to tighten that mat up. Mike's got some extra tape over here if they need it.
I mean, what kind of operations coach Rob Bigley running here? I mean, such Bush League.
Well, there was a lot of JV action, like you said earlier.
Yeah.
And these, all these pieces. You're going
Mike's
through
got a good.
You're going through
that's
a lot.
Quality.
Of
that's quality tape work right there. Mike's got us in on it on a tape team.
Yeah, nice.
Coach Rob
no
Bigley
scissors needed either. You just use your teeth.
Nope. Henderson tough on the tape here. All right, we are back to action. 1:06 left in the match. Bowman in on a shot.
He almost got pancaked there. Ugly didn't throw it. He could have though.
I mean, safe to assume like this match, if Bowman finds a way to win, it pretty much locks it for Henderson. I mean, it's close. There's little room for error left for Downingtown East, but this is one that they get it. They find a way to win it. We'll watch chin whip here. He's gonna go. But if Bowman finds a way to win it, it's really going to be tough for them to overcome.
I mean, they got him doubled up plus right now. And, Bowman's doing a great job. I mean, I'm impressed with this kid.
Yeah, he scraps. He's wrestled a lot of different weight classes. He's up at 170. He's wrestled as low as 152. So, 25 seconds to go.
Looks at the clock.
Great re-attack there.
Yeah.
He baited him into that, get him moving, and
good
got
defense
into
and some offense. And Ugla's got to try and get busy here himself. You got to try and finish with a takedown.
Yep, he's got head in the side. And he's got it. Might try and lock up this cradle here.
Get his head up.
There's takedown 2.
All right, so good work there by Ugla to finish the match, getting the takedown. I like that. But it's only 3 points for the Cougars, making it 35-19.
Chipping away at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
8-4 final there. Just double checking. I got a clean score sheet over here, Joe. Look at that thing. Joe's had to correct me just about every time with putting the names in.
Got Matt Romanelli.
Romanelli, another fine wrestler for this Downingtown East team for several years.
Romanelli is a junior. He is 19-3 in the year. He's in on a shot right away, head outside and switch off to double. He was first at the Ches-Mont and first at the Buckskin Classic, and he playing a little catch and release here.
I don't know what happened there. Knee, calf, maybe a little crazy cramping.
A little cramping.
Yeah, just cramping up.
Hopefully just a cramp. Marinelli has dealt with some injuries in the past, so he missed most of last season. He only wrestled 14 matches, but he is 61-16 in his career. Mason Baldwin on the other side for the home Henderson Warriors. He is a senior. He's 16-5 on the year. He was second at the Ches-Mont and second at the Battle at the Bridge, and has one heck of a mullet. I'll tell you what, this Ches-Mont produces some great haircuts. And this this Westchester Henderson team always has something going on. Last year, he came to district rules with the skull caps. This year, I see several mullets. See some shaggy hair where they might be looking to, do some more mullets for the postseason. Then Romanelli, and again, maybe see if he goes dump here. Little fireman's.
Takes it all the way over
the
the
arm
top.
trapped, and he's got Baldwin. He's going to get some
State
swipes.
Finish there.
No swipes.
Letting it fly on that dump.
4-1 is your score, and he's getting tough on top.
Yeah, he's got a nice tight leg in there.
He's just real physical right now.
Yeah,
Baldwin is not liking that.
Got to get him off his face there. He does.
He's at that reverse bar in. Now he's going to go cross. He's going to come over top scoop and bring him over.
Yeah, Romanelli's very physical right now.
Yep.
Nothing up there. Romanelli posts the fall.
And just like that, say
35-24 or 25, 10-point lead. So
yeah, there's Roman a little bit more battle tested than Baldwin there. Oh, we almost had someone come out to us. Coach Horvath directed them the right way. Here we have Bill Dyer for the Downingtown East Cougars and Cash Artist. So Bill Dyer is a senior. He's 8-8 on the year. Cash Artist is a senior. He's 18-5 on the year. He's first at the Ches-Mont, fifth at the Battle of the Beach.
these guys wrestle at all.
I don't know if there's past between them. Cash changes
Nice double
level.
there. That's the way you cut across the double out there, kids.
Yeah, Dyer never matched his level, and Artist just took advantage of it. That last double coming across. Cut his legs out. Minute 27 left here in the period, and he's running at 2-1. Imagine that. And here comes a
tilt. Gotta be careful.
Hazard tilt. You gotta be careful. Is right if he can hit Pice down. Great job by Artist recovering.
Coach Begley going nuts there. Wants him to flatten him out first before he turns him. That was dangerous. I mean, high risk, high reward though.
Yeah. You don't have it cinched up tight. You gotta watch taking it over.
He's digging in a bar. Shocker. He's trying to chop over. He's got to chop over that arm to the front side. He's coming all the way across on the claw. And it looks like Artist is kind of looking for 8 things at once. You can't do that. You got to settle in on one pinning combination. He's got plenty of time here, 30 seconds to get some backs. Not a whole lot of movement from Dwyer on the bottom, making it hard to score on top for Artist.
Artist wins here, Glenn, and he locks it for Henderson. They won't be able to overcome it. Just the decision makes it a 15-point or 13-point match.
But a surprising back-and-forth match. I kind of wasn't expecting that tonight. But that's exactly what we've seen here. And back-to-back falls for that Henderson team down low, extending the lead for them was kind of the difference in the match.
We talk about points left on the table in the first period. 5-0 our score here and going to the second. Thanks, Mike, for changing the period.
I mean, if Mike's going to not have a microphone and be able to communicate with us, he should be doing the scoreboard and the camera at the same time.
I'm trying to lighten his load.
We might need a fourth member of the squad. We need another technical guy.
We'll take applications, apply on the forum. Ooh, got the legs going.
Yeah, nice legs in there.
Dyer, and see what he can do with it.
Got a little high here. See if he can adjust. If he can adjust, he's okay. But he's awfully high to get any pressure. Artist needs it. There he goes.
Dyer is 8-8, and he's a senior, and Downingtown's schedule is not weak, so he's got some tough matches under his belt.
For sure. Nice half.
He's got to jump sides and run it.
Nothing there. Still digging it. Artist comes to his feet.
Puts him right to his feet.
Nice
Great mat return. He's going that power half. Got jump sides.
May have taken a little
Dyer looked back.
From
he looked back to the wrong bench for instruction.
No help over there.
No. He's running at half. He gets out too far to the front, and he actually puts Dyer right up to his feet because he comes off and relieves the pressure so much.
Yeah, he does.
He's gonna run it over that shoulder.
Yeah, he gave him space right there.
Yep,
again.
Artist back to his feet.
Gotta be careful there.
And they go out of bounds, nothing. Dyer looks pumped up.
Yeah, and I think Artist needs to just explode at the whistle here, Joe, and he can escape.
Yeah, the last few restarts, his first move hasn't been that explosive. And again,
non-existent.
Ooh, comes across with that crossface.
Oh, looking for the cradle.
He's got locked up.
Yeah, he does, and it's tight.
Yep, and he's got a lot of. You gotta sit him back a little bit more.
He's going the wrong way.
But I think we're gonna reload it. Now he's gonna step in and bring it over. Artist broke it. 25 seconds to go.
Yeah, I mean
you probably expect Dyer to take top here in the third period, thinking strategically.
Possibly.
You can see a stall warning here before the period's out. There it is.
There it is. Oh, Joe's wired to the official tonight. We've seen it in
8
a couple
seconds.
matches this year.
Ooh. Risky mat return there, and he's going to ride him for his period.
Yeah, good job.
He's going to be feeling it here. Artist was not getting off the mat.
Yeah, Dyer's done a great job. No backs, 5-0. Going top. You
Dyer
called it.
pumped.
Are you dialed in with Joe Horvath as well? So
we're kindred spirits.
Woo.
So Artist
and Dyer definitely
bottom here to start third. If he's getting road.
Dyer has a lot of energy right now, and he's fired up. He knows what he needs to do. Artist getting to his feet now.
Don't reach back. He was trying to reach back. Great back trip there by Dyer. You have to think, too, that if we're thinking ahead, and I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but Downingtown East is going to be favored in these last 2 matches. I believe with Willicek and Aceto coming out.
Yeah, I agree.
Not heavily favored, but favored nonetheless. A lot of commotion from the crowd here. Everyone knows what's at stake here. Everyone knows that this match needs to be won by Artist in order to lock the match, and he just can't get off those restarts.
Yeah, it's just he's not exploding at the whistle. And that's
minute 37 left, and there's a lot of time for Dyer to figure something out here to work.
And another stalling warning probably coming if he doesn't make an effort here with the head buried to the mat.
He's trying to reach in and get a bar. He's got to watch. Coming too far out in front.
Artist is working his way up, leg coming in, looking for that cradle. Nothing there. All right, so Artist gets clear.
Artist is definitely winded.
Yeah, a lot of work to get clear.
6-1. Dyer's going to push the pace here. Someone needs to get Artist the oxygen tank.
Yeah, both coaches
Hope
now.
The trainer has her. Oh. I'm just not a fan of this. Fatigue's not an injury. Ooh, hearing it from the crowd.
Well, you have to respect the request for injury time, Joe, from a wrestler. I'm just going to leave it at that. Darren Cummings now talking to Dyer out there, letting him know that, he's got to keep doing what he's doing. Now, he's wrestling very well.
Yep.
He's been in control the entire time. Hasn't really let up a point. Other than that,
he needs something big though.
Isn't it 6-1?
Nah, it's 6-0.
I thought he just.
No, Artist escaped.
Okay.
We're gonna probably see something big here in this last minute from trying to reach. A lot of pawn from Artist right now. He's not engaged, and then the stall's got to be coming.
Yeah, 50 seconds. I would imagine it's going to come. There it is. And it comes on the edge. So good job by the official right here calling that stalling warning. And Artist has to start wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, I see another one coming, Joe.
Yep.
34 seconds, and there's no reason why it should be called again. Ooh, that hurt.
That was hard out of bounds.
That hurt me. You got to get back to the line, too.
Yeah, another stall or another injury time. It's choice.
Oh, he's going big. Dyer looking to go big now.
Artist is running again. We're probably going to see another stall here. You get his back trip there. You might have something.
So Dyer gives it up on the edge. A little too sloppy there, Joe. But desperation, and he needed it.
Hey,
he knows what's on the line.
Still some time left. They're not out of the woods yet by any sense of imagination. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, you gotta kind of rise up here on top and see what that first move is on the bottom, and then counter it. Well, here we go. Here comes the headlock.
Yep.
There it is, looking. I put my track shoes on and take the point. Here, he's going to run out of time. So there it is. So Cass is for Henderson.
Has locked them in.
Locked them in minus any
shenanigans.
Team penalty points. 8-2 final for Cash Artist. Getting it done for the Warriors. So see if East can respond and finish the match strong. So Henderson, in my mind, I don't know if they do a lot to kind of show that they are one of the top 4 teams, maybe not even a top 5 team at this point.
Willochek with a quick takedown.
Yeah, excellent work there.
Ray
Just kind of throwing
Willochek
that
is
by.
a junior, comes with a record of 16-9. He was first at the Ches-Mont, 6th at the Buckskin. And countering him from the Warriors is Wyatt Hampton. Wyatt Hampton's a sophomore. He's 11-13. He's 4th at the Ches-Mont, 8th at the Battle of the Beach. Minute left here in the first period. Wilczek working on top. Want to bounce here with 46 seconds to go.
But I'll tell you what, Downingtown East showed up to wrestle. They kept it close. Really, coming down to that key match there at 195 pounds. We lost our scoreboard, so I'll have to keep everyone in touch. Oh, you can see it up there now.
Wilczek back on top. He's got the makings of boots going in. He's getting a lot of pressure up top, and he's going to turn Hampton. He locks up under that chin.
Looking to pull him back.
Yep.
Couldn't do it. He's got double boots in there still.
Yeah, now he's going back to that power half on the left side.
Not much time here to get it done, though.
Can't tell if he has that half in or not.
Nah, he's just kind of hooking it.
10 to go in running clock. Digging those boots back in.
Nothing there. And Hampton just bellying down, protecting. Time runs out here in the first period. Yeah, and this time of year, you look around at some of these teams, some of the schedules that they've had and the duels they've wrestled. As we get into this district dual seeding meeting on Sunday and get into the duels the following week, the season gets extended for these teams that are in the duels. And there's some good and bad to that.
Wilczek to his feet. Hampton trying to bring him down.
Nice
he breaks for a
there
second. Nothing
by
yet.
Hampton.
Nothing yet. Hampton's still competing to keep him control. Wilczek sits through. Still nothing. Now he's going to sucker drag out of it and get the two reversal.
It's like I was saying about these teams that are going to head into the postseason and extend their season in kind of the latter part of the season, that last third part of the season, and that's when injuries come into play, and weight loss and keeping weight down. The injury bug is out there, but the sickness bug we haven't seen yet, Joe, but that's coming. So I wish every team the best, but, I just know that these teams that are competing at a high level week in and week out with duels and tournaments with Escape the Rock coming up, it's really a matter of the team that is in the best condition, not only in terms of physical health, but in terms of wrestling health, and just kind of, really knowing that they need to get through these bouts, and you got to win where you got to win, obviously, but at the same time, it's kind of a marathon.
Hey, Glenn, there's your doppelganger over there walking across in the backgrounds.
Was that Joe Tornetto over there?
No, he's down in sunny Florida, living the dream, coaching women's lacrosse.
I'm looking for a golf coaching position down there.
38 seconds to go here in the second period, and Wilczek wrestling like a lightweight on top, throwing boots.
He is, but
a lot of movement, but he's not getting anything out of it. And Hampton to his feet, and he's gonna. Oh no! Wilczek doing a great job of changing levels and getting to a leg and running him out of bounds, but incurs a stalling warning in the process.
Hampton's got more of a styled hairdo. I don't. That's definitely not a mullet. That's more of a styled 80s.
Yeah, it's feathered like
Yeah,
little
it's an
John Bon,
80s
little,
too.
little John Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was blow drying him before he came out here tonight.
I'm guessing yes.
So check rolling that wrist out. Nope. Trying to bar him up, but Hampton keeping his hands forward. I don't know, Glenn. Maybe this year we'll have to do an all-hair team.
Yeah, Mike's got to put that in the rankings as one of our selections. I mean, you and I are the only two that can identify these hair dudes.
Maybe we have to start submitting headshots.
Yeah.
Going to the third period here.
I do like that some of the teams now are getting the headshots in there on the website, PAWrestling.com, and our partners, Schuylkill Valley Sports and ASICS. I like to see the pictures of the kids. Sometimes they leave those pictures when they were in middle school, like Boyertown's got those kids. I'm like, that's not the same kid wrestling. Yeah. But yeah, I like to see that. So, I mean, I encourage the coaches out there to get those headshots and get them posted in. Oh, nice lateral drop
by Will
on the line, 2 feet in, and getting back points.
Yep, I love the college rule.
Now he's pulling them back in. They're out of bounds, though, by rule in high school. So official lets that go on the line, and I like it because that's the way it's supposed to be called.
It forces you to have to wrestle to the whistle.
This will be one of our district dual officials here on Friday night, I believe. So, we've seen really good officials, Joe, every match we've covered.
Yeah.
Which is promising because I know that some of the chapters are struggling to get officials.
Great job this bar here.
This is tight.
He's got Hampton
plenty
in trouble.
Time here.
He also has caught that back arm.
Yeah, plenty of control.
Give a little Westchester Henderson a little bit of their own medicine.
Got to readjust here, get chest on chest.
Yeah, he's got to get off the head there. That's not doing him any good.
Oh, he's using the leg here. Nice, though. Could be trouble. There it is.
There's the ball.
The problem is you can't bridge both sides at the same time.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. I mean, and that was good work, though, but Wilczek did a nice job keeping that tight. Get the fall, making it 38-31.
We got Zach Aceto coming in, and what I believe is Ryan Caruso. Aceto comes in with a record of 17-2. He's first at Ches-Mont, fifth at the Buckskin. Caruso comes in with a record of 10-7. He's also a senior, and he was second at Ches-Mont. I believe when they wrestled Aceto, it was by fall he won.
If Downingtown East gets the fall here, I mean, it's 38-37. Downingtown East, I mean, they wrestled well enough to win this match tonight. I mean, really just one swing bout is the difference in this match. And, like I said, I'm not going to take anything away from Westchester Henderson or Downingtown East, but Downingtown East kind of rebounded well from the Big Red duels with that loss to Central Bucks East. And again, taking nothing away from Central Bucks East because they beat Neshaminy as well over the weekend. And people need to take note of that. That was a big victory after Neshaminy kind of hung with Springford at the Rock Yard duels.
Great duck under there, and as they go out of bounds.
Kind of wondering where Interboro kind of plays out in this top 10. Looks like they're going to be more of a top 12 type team in the seeding with Downingtown East on the rise. And Downingtown West, kind of still an unknown to me, Downingtown West. I mean, I think they can wrestle with anybody, but they've had some bad losses. I mean, the Chamois really gave it to them. So,
we know with the coin toss, that match could have looked a lot different.
Yeah, I agree with that. And again, some of the matchups too, they were total mismatches.
Yeah, and going on past practice, our rankings team for the district duels typically does a really good job of getting it close to, if not right, most of the time.
Yeah,
but this year is just.
Yeah, I mean, the committee is going to have to really battle it out. The coaches are going to have to talk through this top four in my mind. I mean, O&J Roberts is the cog in the top four because they have beaten Council Rock North earlier in the season, and really it was Luke Luzerne was the difference in that match.
But on the flip side, when O&J lost to Rock North, they were missing two starters as well.
Correct.
One who had a fall.
Yep.
And great pass off there, but couldn't get to him because Caruso, too much momentum there from the big guy. Right now we got Caruso doing all the work, but it does come off looking like some dancing bears going on.
I was just going to say, Joe, these are dancing bears. I wanted to mention that Council Rock North, Council Rock South match, or excuse me, Council Rock North and O&J match. because when the Council Rock South, Council Rock North matched up, it did come down to one match between two state studs in Waterman and Houseman, and that match was decided by one match. So, you look at O&J, you look at Springport, you look at Council Rock North, you look at Council Rock South, but those teams are a match away from each other. And where do you put Quakertown? I mean, they got to be number one. I mean, they kind of handed Council Rock South a loss convincingly. So I got Quakertown one, and like I said, these next three, it's going to be difficult.
Well, Glenn, no surprise you have a Suburban 1 team as your number one.
Oh, no surprise. I mean,
Um,
how can you doubt it?
I'll give a compelling argument as we go into the second period here. Zach Aceto is scoring the stalling point, or given the stalling point as the period. Great throw by.
Nice.
See if he can get the mat return here. There it is. Got hands on the mat, and he gets the +2.
And he goes right to work on top of that crossface.
So my argument, I would say Rock South could still considerably be the number one. I mean, they had one bad match in 7 years within District 1 confines.
I agree. You know what? You
could, the Suburban 1 confines.
Right, and that could be an argument, but...
And my argument going further is they come off a bad, an upset loss to Quakertown, and beat their rival who maybe considered an underdog against the very next day.
Yeah, I agree.
That tells you what the team's made of. And, Aceto here running that corkscrew. He's getting some swipes, or was getting some swipes. Caruso's in trouble because once he puts the beef on him, it's gonna be hard to stay off that back.
There it is.
And there's your final, folks. 38-37.
Wow.
As we talked about earlier, after that 195-pound match, Cash Artist did lock it up and make it an insurmountable lead, sans any funny business in the form of a penalty point. But again, this match, was kind of what we thought it was gonna be. A lot of back and forth. And
I like Palmer Delaney as our wrestler of the match. I mean, he kind of capped that 4-run stretch of falls by Henderson, so that's going to be my vote.
Sophomore and wrestling, not necessarily above what he should be, but definitely wrestling, well. But this match again, a 1-point match for Henderson over Downingtown East after the weekend that Downingtown East just had. It's who knows?
Yeah, no, and just one last argument with Quakertown. I would totally agree with your assessment here of Council Rock South, and I do. However, if Quakertown, falters in their own duels there, I'd totally say Council Rock South won, and then you got to put Quakertown somewhere else. But you know what? Quakertown defended at home. They beat 2 quality teams in Stroudsburg and Bethlehem Liberty. So was it Liberty, Joe? I mean, Mike? Yeah, it was Bethlehem Liberty. So 2 quality wins there. I just, no one can match up with that Quakertown team. They are deep. So I'll tell you what, we're going to probably interview a couple guys over here. Certainly want to talk to Coach Begley, ask him those questions that you want to ask Joe, and certainly Palmer Delaney stealing that T-shirt tonight for our Wrestler of the Week, Wrestler of the Match, sponsored by Schuylkill Valley Sports and ASICS, who have us looking good tonight, Joe. The sweatshirt, outstanding.
Yeah, it was a good choice on my part. So, folks, as always, thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. If you want to argue any of Glenn and I's finer points on the forum, look forward to that dialogue. Thanks, and have a great night.